Hi friends, Tilly here, and I'm using my Logitech finally for the first time. I think that's the way you pronounce it. For the first time to actually put a video on YouTube, so we'll see if this works. I've never done it this way. I've always used my camera, so we'll keep our fingers crossed. This is a video response for Kimbo Kreations. And she's doing a challenge this year again. Last year it was for our heroes, those that were not receiving mail. We were making up cards. We sent them to her so that she could send them in. They would be mailed then to those serving overseas who were not really receiving a lot of mail from home. And I mean, that was fantastic, and I had a wonderful time doing that. Now, this year, she has decided, I know that her followers know it, she is a teacher, and she teaches reading to those students that are having very difficult time with reading. And she has, I think that she said she has grades kindergarten through 5th grade. I think I'm correct there. And what she's asking for this year is bookmarks to give to her students to kind of encourage them a little bit to dig in, for reading is extremely difficult for them. And we all know, I mean, we all know what reading can do for a person. You just, I mean, I don't see how you get along in this world without being able to read. Honest to goodness, I don't. And I know the suffering that those who can't read go through. So I just thought this was a magnificent thing to do. And so I started off making, she's just asking for a bookmark, but I needed to do a couple. We were to pick a book that we, or a series of books that we were interested in when we were young, and then do our bookmarks based on that if we could, and on the back give a little, just tell a little bit, give the title and the author, and a reason why, you would read this book. What would make you read this book, or what did it mean to you? And you can also send a little note or of encouragement along with your bookmark for a student, just to encourage them to keep trying with their reading. I decided quite some time ago, I had ordered these mainly because it was one of those sets that just struck my fancy. When I was a child, Peter Rabbit was one of my faves. As I started getting older then, of course, because I'm a mystery buff, it went to Nancy Drew and on and on. But I had a lot of favorites through the years. My tastes changed, and Laura Ingalls Wilder with her series was one of my favorites. There were just many as I was growing up, but the earliest that I can remember was the Peter Rabbit series. And guys, when I saw these on Crafter's Companion, I bought the set of stamps because they all are characters from Beatrix Potter's Peter Rabbit series, and Benjamin Bunny is cousin, and Mr. Jeremy Fisher, and the old gentleman frog that almost gets eaten by the trout, and oh, Miss Tigglywinkle that does the laundry for all the animals in the, well, she's upside down, does the laundry for all the animals and birds in the forest, and they were all good stories, but to tell you the truth, the majority of them are about being naughty in one way or another. So I think maybe you can see why they were one of my favorites, because I had a little problem with just being a little naughty. And so Peter just struck my fancy very early. So all I did for these bookmarks was um, cut out, use my Big Shot and use the tag and cut out some the cardboard, you know what I'm talking about. And then I cut out the paper to glue to it so to give it some stability so that they couldn't ruin it so terribly fast. And then I stamped and fussy cut Peter, and here's Benjamin, and then there's the tail of have I got it upside down? Yes, I do. The tail of Tom Kitten, and I mean, all of them, it seems like the majority of them were just kind of a little naughty or didn't have nice manners at all the time. So they, you know, like I say, they just kind of struck my fancy. So I made these up. I wrote on the backs the titles of the books, and then I wrote just a little, you know, just one little sentence about what they'd find in the book. Like Jemima Puddle Duck, that she, you know, she wanted to hatch her own eggs, but she was not very responsible, and kind of, it's kind of a Little Red Riding Hood, where instead of a little girl and the wolf, it's a little duck and a bad fox. But it's quite a bit the same story. So they're just one line. There's Mr. Jeremy Fisher, who gets into all kinds of trouble, you know, on his fishing trip on his lily pad and going out to catch minnows and just about doesn't make it back. And then, of course, you know, Peter always being naughty in Mr. McGregor's garden. And on theirs, on this one, I just did some I just free-handed some veggies and fussy cut them out and put them in a little basket. And of course, Peter's got one in his hand because he's snitching it and going to run off with it. So those are mine to send in to Kim, and I do hope that I do hope the kids enjoy these. She has some other teachers that she's going to share these with if she gets more. She has over 30 children that she works with, but if she gets more than that, she has some teachers lined up who will be also using these for the same purpose. And so the only thing I have left, and another shameless commercial for me, for the fine tip that I sell in my store, the last thing that I'm going to do with these is just put a drop of Fabri-Tac under the ribbon that I put up here so that it will stick and stay and won't slide off. And then I will be doing just a very fine line right here at the end of the ribbon so that it won't unravel on them, and let that dry, and that will I didn't want to put beads or you know, I don't know why I'm playing with this. I'm nervous, I guess. I didn't want to put beads or anything on the ends of this, just because I didn't want that much commotion going on with those that, you know, are trying to concentrate on reading. So just this fine line of Fabri-Tac is going to be fine. It'll keep it from fraying, and it'll also hold it in, that one little drop there will hold this in place so that it won't come off on them. So anyway, if you want to go to um, Kim's YouTube channel and take a look at her bookmark challenge, she would be most grateful for as many bookmarks as she can get, and they're fun. They're fun to do, and it's fun to think about what you read when you were young, and to kind of be a part of maybe getting some child to pick up a book and try to struggle through that learning process, that learning to read process. So, Kim, thank you for this opportunity this year. Always you come up with something so meaningful to me that I'm just very proud to be a part of your challenges. So anyway, this is Tilly signing off, and I thank you guys for watching. Bye-bye for now.